My name's Sonny.
My name's Ruby.
Really?
Do you think my hair looks nice straight, son?
I don't really care.
Sonny, I'm on a
honest
haircare
with you.
journey. Look how long it's got.
Wow, we're all proud of you, and I'm sure someone out there will care.
I care.
And they'll give you the attention you deserve. I don't really know what you're looking for here for your hair.
I just want... Oh, I'm so sorry you have to put up with this, guys. Anyway.
No, you take that personally when I'm just joking on the pod.
I take...
I'm just joking around on the podcast right now. I'm not...
You know that sound that's like... the Kardashian sound where it's like, I think you're rude. And she's like, I just think you take everything sensitively.
No.
That's you. You're rude to me.
And you take everything sensitively.
Try this coffee then.
Am I trying this one?
Right. Guys, it's going to be in my weekly recap. So shall we just get on with the weekly recap?
Yeah, you explain. Actually, no. Before we try this coffee, I got a couple of things I want to come in hot with. See, this is what I mean. I always forget to say my notes.
Okay.
Superpowers. We were talking about it last week.
Yeah.
I've got 2 superpowers that I think are probably the best options.
I thought we had yours already.
Well, I've had some hindsight and time to think, maybe, and so I've come back with different options.
Whoa.
So here's one.
All right.
And I saw this online, so I can't take credit for it. Being slightly above average in everything.
No,
because you're not the best. You're slightly above average. I'm talking clothes and fashion. I'm talking driving, building things, music, maths, everything. Being slightly above average at it all.
But wouldn't you just want to be really stylish or really intelligent at maths? Really to an excessive
No, because
level?
it's like the jack of all trades, master of none. It's that.
My friend's called Jack, right? And he uses jack of all trades, master of none. So cool.
Well, it's kind of like that.
So cool.
Also, I might have to bleep his name again.
No, you won't. Why? We expose all our friends.
This is on the internet. Some creeps could see that and just be like, I'm going to stalk this name because I see a name. I don't know how the world works. I just don't want to put that responsibility on myself.
Well, it's not just Jack. A lot of names to it. Jack Eric.
Yeah. Master of.
Jack.
So, yeah, well, being slightly above average of everything.
Okay. I don't really agree. I think excelling in one is better.
Well, that's fine. You can have your opinion. You're wrong. You like what you like, but that's fine. You're wrong.
Okay.
And here's the granddaddy of all superpowers. Anything you want to do.
Okay.
Manipulating atoms.
Manipulating atoms.
Yeah. So you can create, change, do literally anything.
So I could squeeze that thing together, make it slightly smaller.
You could turn that into a fucking door. You could make that a roast chicken dinner. You could do whatever you want. I could make this coffee bigger I want a bigger coffee. I could turn it into a real pumpkin.
Oh, I'm on about the chest of drawers.
We've got a pumpkin over there on a chest.
It's a fake one. It's a fake pumpkin.
So yeah.
Okay.
Manipulating atoms, you can do anything.
Okay.
So that's 2 superpowers I think are the correct answers.
I got sent. I'm actually being bombarded, Sonny, on the Instagram, the Payne and Simple Instagram, by this company called Happy Toddlers Official, right? It says, hey, we feel like you're the perfect people to support Happy Toddlers. We swear all the time. Like all the time. 0 followers, 0 posts. We really think you should promote Happy Toddlers.
This is for the mummy and daddies listening. And you are promoting them right now.
Oh!
I was about to say, are you doing a brand deal without consulting me?
Hi, it's Diana from Happy Toddler Official. No, we can't. It's fake. It's all fake.
Yeah, I don't believe in toddlers. I don't think they're real. I think they're actually drones sent by the government to spy on us.
Right, let's do the weekly recap.
Well, let's try this coffee.
Guys, last night I went to Westfield with my good friend and all my sugar's at the bottom, and we bought the Nespresso. I don't know which one it was. And what does it say over there? Virtuo.
You can read that?
What does it? I can't.
I can't read that. And that shows how bad my eyes are.
Virtuo next. Basically one of the pod
That's really
machines.
bad. I can read Nespresso, but I can't even read on.
Let me just sell you some things. It's sustainable as shit.
Sustainable as shit, folks.
It is sustainable because you can recycle your pods at the store.
At the store, folks.
It's so good.
So good, folks. I'm your hype man. I'm bigging you up.
Yeah, but you're so good, folks.
We're all excited.
Okay. So we bought. It was such a good deal.
Such good deal, folks.
I bought it for £70, right?
What were you thinking then?
75. That's what I thought.
Whatever.
£70. You get the whole machine, which is meant to be 149 or something, 179. I don't know.
We then got folks.
52 pods, which is nearly 2 months worth. Although living with Sonny, it's probably 1 month's worth. And
I was thinking like, what does that mean? But it means I'm using half.
double.
I thought you just meant that
Double.
I'm like just dropping and wasting coffee all the time.
I don't think that.
I
Well, you
was
are.
so
You do. He dropped
confused.
2 whole coffees last week, and it was just great. And we've got like a little advent calendar of brand new coffees to try, and I'm buzzed. So let's give it a go.
So we're actually trying. Do you even know which coffees these are?
Yours is the blue one.
No. That's not the answer. That's not the blue one. Isn't the answer? You've got specific fancy stuff now because
I know.
it's Nespresso. Anyway, you're going for it. You go first. What do you think?
Oh, just delicious, creamy, fucking good.
See a little bit dripped out my mouth then.
I did. What do you think?
Nice.
Is it
I,
intense?
God, I really wanted to drink it and go all over you, but I know you've just gone dressed and ready for your day, and I just knew that would ruin your entire mood, and so I didn't. But I really wanted
I'd
to
be pissed
spray
off.
it all over you,
I would be mad. But what do you actually think?
like you've just told me some shocking news.
What do you actually think?
It's good. It's good coffee, but I mean, I'm
Great
not the
coffee.
pickiest of person with coffee. You were like, again, the only reason I was,
Oh, did you see what?
I have no idea what you
I
just
went
did.
to suck the drink through my mic. I literally went like that.
Wow,
Sorry if I just burst
Wow.
everyone's eardrum. No, seriously.
kissing the mic here.
I was literally like, so weird. So weird.
I forgot what I was saying. Now.
Sorry,
I was
I'm so
saying, I was saying something. Oh, I was saying, I'm not very picky. I like good coffee, blah, blah, but you really wanted the Nespresso thing. We had a machine already, and I didn't really was like, why are you wanting to spend all this money on a new machine? But the thing that did sell me is the recyclable nature and the environment. Because I like
Yeah.
using the pods, but it makes me feel bad that it is so much waste and plastic
I
every
know.
time.
Single use as well, son.
But now we're environmentally friendly. Smile, quick smile. Yeah.
Wait, I
It's
don't
all
like my
good.
thumbs,
It's
just-
all good. You don't like your thumbs?
Look
What
at
do you
it.
mean
It doesn't
you
even
don't like your
bend. Doesn't
thumb?
even bend.
Is your thumb meant to bend?
Does yours? Put it up. Put it up. Look, yours. Oh my god. Maybe yours. Some people can push it right. Look at mine. It's stuck there. That's a shit thumbs up. That looks like I'm doing this.
What?
Anyway,
That's a shit thumbs up.
the funniest part.
If you're judging people's thumbs up, this isn't just to Ruby, this is to everybody in the world. I give you a thumbs down, frankly.
I judge because mine is so shit. It's so poor.
That should make you judge less. You should judge people. It's like, well, I
No, I'm
have the
judging-
worst one, so I'm judging everyone else.
No, I'm not thinking that bad.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm admiring that theirs can move so flexibly. Mine is stuck. Anyway,
I like a girl who's got flexible thumbs. What can I say?
so we went and got the coffee machine, but Juan, who I went with, works at Nespresso, but we didn't go to his store, so he sadly did not get the commission. So soz about that. But
Well, that's shitty.
he went in pretending that he didn't work there. So he was just like, yeah, this one gives you like a flavor of like berries or something. And he was acting so pro. I was asking him all the questions, not the guy at the desk. It was a bit awkward. But then he made me a whole coffee in store. You need to go and get some free coffee.
Yeah, you were saying, and this is a little life hack to the folks out there.
This is what's in.
If you want a free coffee ever and you're near an espresso, go in, chat shit for 15 minutes.
You don't even need 15 minutes. I did about 5.
They'll give you a free coffee. You enjoy that shit, and then you go, I'll come back later maybe.
Yeah.
And you walk out. You know that lie everyone tells the shop person?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
someone at a
yeah,
market. We'll come back later.
With ice, with vanilla syrup, oat milk. It was so good.
Living the dream. So yeah, free coffee, go in espresso,
Yeah.
pretend you're interested, and then don't buy anything.
I also went to a bottomless brunch and we left without paying, which it was on my George's bucket
Left
list.
without paying?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No.
So we go to this bottomless brunch. Bearing in mind, I thought it was an afternoon thing, but it wasn't. So I had a full English breakfast at 7 p.m., which felt strange.
That's not brunch.
No, I know.
When is the line of brunch?
Brunch for me is like 11 till 12:30.
I'd say 11
yeah.
to 1.
But we did it at 7 p.m. We actually went there for 5:30 late. We were late because we were just being
You were
idiots.
2 hours late and you
No,
didn't pay.
But the food came at
You're
7.
like the worst people. Have you ever seen Rent? The movie?
Yeah.
There's a scene in Rent where they all go to this restaurant and the guy at the restaurant's like, oh, please, just go, don't move the tables, don't do all that. And they instantly move the tables and start a sing-song dance and all that. That's you at this brunch. You're showing up, please don't. You're 2 hours late, you're not paying.
We weren't 2 hours
You're
late.
just fucking everything up.
We were 20 minutes late, and then we had drinks. But the best thing about it, we went to Vodka Revolution, right? They let you order 3 drinks at a time, which is banging because normally it's like, finish your drink, you can order the
Is that a
next one.
thing?
Yeah, at Turtle Bay, which I love, so don't hate on us. Turtle Bay, you have to finish that drink before you can even order another one.
What about 2 for 1? Because
No.
those companies thrive off 2 for 1, where you
Well,
order 2
bottomless
at the same
brunches,
time.
you have like 2 hours and you can just drink as much as you want.
True.
So
okay, that's different. I wasn't thinking of the bottomless brunch thing. That's like to limit you.
You're
makes
thinking of like a
sense.
happy hour.
Yeah, I was thinking of
But-
just going to a bar.
No, but
in
Vodka
general.
Revs let us just order 3 drinks at a time. We had Aperols
Wow.
for days on this table. All these amazing drinks. It was so good. It was for my best friend's birthday. And so then the nights
I
go
can
in.
taste the sugar in mine. You're not very good at this sugar
Sorry,
bit.
I'm not a connoisseur. Is that the word? Stop that. So then we're dancing. The lights have gone dark. It's gone into club vibes. We were like, hey, shall we just get out? No one's going to take our bill. Stop now, because I'm bored of that. No one came to take our bill, so we were like, should we just leave? Which I know is wrong. Don't come at me if you're a police officer.
Should we just leave?
We're like, should we just leave?
go?
So we
Should
kind of
just-
like danced
I'll
out.
leave a pound coin if you do.
No, we just danced. We made our way out like a bit of an ET out.
I bet you caused like you drew so much attention
Probably,
to
we
yourself
were like
leaving. Like, yeah, party times.
We
woo!
then went to some of the bars.
I'm gonna expense that receipt.
We then went to some of the bars, and then we got in the car. Her brother took us home, Seb.
Yeah.
Got in the car driving. Her phone rings. Hi, it's Vodka Revolution. You didn't actually pay. Cam was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just assumed you had my card details from the deposit. So we had to pay in the end.
Boo.
But we walked out and it was fun. We felt powerful.
Boo.
Anyway, what have you done?
Do you know what the move is?
What?
It's one by one you slowly leave, and then you leave the person you like the least.
I liked them all, so.
Yeah, but who do you like the least?
Mia.
There you go.
I'm joking, I love her so much.
You leave her to pay the bill. But you
No.
all do it very discreetly. You go, oh, I'm just going to go to the toilet. But you actually leave. And then someone else 20 minutes later is like, oh, I just need to take a phone call. And they leave. And then you slowly ditch your friends.
I had a big argument with this guy on this night out because he was like, Man United is shit. And I was just thinking of Lewis. I was like, actually,
You had to step
I had
up.
no facts.
I was about to
no
say,
knowledge.
Did you have anything to
I was like, well,
come back with?
my boyfriend thinks they're really good. And he goes to all the games.
And my dad will beat up your dad.
My dad would never beat up anyone. He's a saint. Anyway, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing? Fuck, I never think about this section.
Have you learnt a new skill?
Ooh, have I learnt a new skill? I've not.
I've learnt how to use a Nespresso machine.
Yeah, that is exciting. I mean, that's the biggest thing that's happened to me this week, honestly.
No, Sonny, come on. You must have done something in the past, like, X amount of days.
But nothing of note. Like, you want to hear me? I went to film an 80-year-old. Is that
Okay.
interesting?
Was
Actually,
it-
this is somewhat interesting. The other day, I went over to this gym, not to work out, obviously. I went to this gym to film, and there's this. I believe he's 84. He's in his 80s at least, and he's trying to beat the world record for deadlifting.
That's cool. That's the oldest person or just the
I can't actually think off the top of my head, but he's
Facts.
trying to break the world record. And at the gym yesterday, so we're doing like a little interview documentary thing on him. At the gym the other day, he did break the world record.
No way.
Technically,
Did you have the guy there?
no, because
Oh.
he has to do it in a competition, which is on Saturday.
Okay. Oh, so he's not actually officially won it
So
yet.
if he lifts what he did yesterday on Saturday,
Yeah.
he'll break the record.
What did he lift?
110 kg.
Okay. That's... I'm just trying to figure that out. I don't know what I lift. I
How
probably
much that
lift.
weighs?
What's
This
a
is
deadlift again?
A deadlift. God, ignore my
Show
form.
us.
Ignore my form. It's where you like
That's an RDL, no?
the big bar. You do a deadlift. Then you drop it.
Isn't that an RDL?
I think you're just saying letters there, Ruby.
I actually don't know what RDL means, but I heard it. God, we're so bad. I need to ask Leon.
Well, I saw him do the deadlift, so I know what it is, and I have done them before.
So you do a squat? Is it
No,
squatting?
you're picking up the...
He's just picking it up straight and then dropping it.
Oh, Ruby.
I don't know.
You should know. You just
Literally,
should know.
I know. Okay, that's cool then.
So I was doing that, and I'm going to the competition on Saturday.
Are you?
So maybe I'll talk about that next week.
Are you going with That's Bold?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm going by myself.
But it's with That's Bold.
Yes.
Nice. Check him out. That's Bold. Is it That's Bold Media? That's Bold. That's .bold on
I think
Instagram.
you need to chill, Ruby.
I can't think.
You need to-
Ow, you just choked my head.
I choked your head.
Okay, shall we just actually get on with the podcast now? Sorry, everyone.
Imagine that. It's like, yes, Ruby Payne died at 26 years old due to choking of the head.
Yep.
Choking of the head.
Should we do what's in and what's
You
in?
sounded like a... Oh, sorry, you were waiting for me to... I'm a bit off this week, as you can tell.
Yeah, you are.
I thought you were doing like a Looney Tunes, like... That's all, folks. Like, what's
Okay,
in and what's out?
It's time for What's In.
And... What's
In?
out?
All right. You want to make a start or shall I?
I can go with what's in because what's in? Charity. And I'm not talking about the stripper. Charity is in and we're trying to do good. Again, you're going to hate me. This is related to the writers and actors strike.
Is that still ongoing? This is sorted.
Still going on. So they've got negotiations at the end of October.
Okay.
And if they hopefully sort stuff out, great. If not, the next negotiation is like February.
And is this just one... I don't know the word, agent. Is this just one union, essentially?
It's two now. It's the Writers' Union, the WGA, and the Actors' Union.
Sex Education came out today, just remembered. Carry on.
So...
Weren't they on strike, though?
What?
Sex Education cast.
Years ago. They filmed years ago. That was been done years ago.
But they're releasing it today.
Yeah, because it's been done.
All right.
You do understand the process, not to mansplain
I just get on with
that
your
you
what's
film.
in. What's in,
Then you have
Charity?
to edit the whole thing, and that takes a long time. So a lot of celebrities and stuff have done charity auctions. I don't know if it's still ongoing.
Oh my
or if
God,
it's
no! I
finished.
saw this. Is it like someone will read you a script or something?
Well, here's a couple examples for you. Zoom with the cast of New Girl.
Oh my! What you get a Zoom? How much is that?
You bid on it.
How much is it kind of going for? Does it say any?
I've got screenshots from like 2 weeks ago. So
Okay.
this is probably, I don't even know, it might be done yet.
So not in anymore.
20 questions / 20-minute Zoom with Sarah Silverman,
Who is that?
some comedian.
Just okay.
Adam Scott walks your dog for an hour.
What the hell? It's giving uni like charity ball auction
Literally.
vibes.
Bob Odenkirk and David Cross will join you for dinner.
Okay, if I knew who they were, it'd be cool.
You should. Bob Odenkirk is Better Call Saul.
Can you show me a picture?
Those two.
Not.
Do you know him?
Oh my God, I love him. What's that? What's that bet?
Matt Bomer and Tim DeKay. White Collar. I don't know. I don't watch that.
Okay.
Take a pottery class with Busy Phillips in New York City.
I'm going for the New Girl cast personally.
20 minutes and 20 questions with Maggie Gyllenhaal. Do you know who that is? Jake's sister?
I don't really know who it is, but
Jake's sister.
I know Jake.
She's an actress and director. The cast of Bob's Burgers will sing a song written just for you.
That's quite cool. I'd love to know what these have gone for.
A watercolor portrait by... This is what it says here. A watercolor portrait by your dog, John Lithgow.
Okay.
I'm just
Is that Charlotte
like-
Tilbury at the top?
No,
Oh, it looks like her.
that's... You know this guy.
Yeah, these
He'll
names
do
are
a
not very good
watercolor
with
for you.
names.
Natasha Lyonne will help you solve the New York Times Sunday crossword.
Cool, we get it.
So there's just like weird stuff like that where you can...
And what is it? The money going to?
To the actors and writers who are on strike who don't have an income right now
Right.
and need support so they can force studios to give them an income properly.
Yes, because obviously eventually they are going to take pity work because they need money. They
Yeah,
are.
they need money. Well, I've not mentioned this, but obviously a lot of celebrities made donations and blah, blah, blah. There was a whole big thing how The Rock's made a 6-figure donation. Ooh.
Baby drinker, baby blood
Baby,
drinker.
yeah. Well, it's got all that baby blood money.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that, but this was just an interesting thing that, some celebs were doing
That's cool. That is cool.
to help.
I'm taking the Castanougal
People.
100%.
Well, get bidding on it.
29.
Get bidding on it.
It's probably gone now.
Get bidding on it.
Okay, I'll tell you what is out. Let me just check. What is out, guys? iOS 16 is out.
Wow.
iOS 17 is here
Wow.
to stay.
Wow.
Have you done the download?
I'm not even on iOS 16. We've had this. Look at my phone right now. Look at that time.
Oh my god.
I have the old time. My time isn't even like funky and big, and you know what I mean? It's still like,
Yeah.
I'm not updated to 16.
The new features on 17 are so cool. You can make stickers.
Wow.
If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I posted stickers for Lewis's birthday today.
Wow.
There's a journal section, which for my dad, he's been journaling since
In his notes. No, but what he journals is what he eats.
What he had for breakfast. He goes, went swimming, Sonny crashed his car. It's not. He doesn't like go. He doesn't be like, and that made me feel like this. He just puts what he's done, but it's cool.
And that made me. Sonny crashed his car.
He would
and
have.
that made me feel.
He could tell you what he ate for breakfast on the 2nd of February 2020. He really could. 2020.
Yeah.
Who says 2020? No one.
I don't know, but with that hindsight,
They
it's
have
2020.
They have a really good new feature which I am so on board for called check-in. So on your it's only on text, unfortunately. So like WhatsApp, whatever. Basically, you can add check-in. So the second my phone reaches this building, it will notify you saying I'm home.
Okay.
So if I don't get home, if it'll calculate like the period of time it'll take to get there, and if you're like,
So it's kind of like.
it's to make sure you're safe, basically.
Is it kind of
checking
like
in.
sharing your location when you're in like an Uber?
It is,
And
but
it says, like 20
But like,
minutes
say
until they're
something
here.
happened. I mean, touch the fucking wood. But say something happened, and my phone was with me while this bad thing happened. It would notify you saying they've not actually checked home yet. Maybe you should check up on this person.
Okay,
Basically.
that's good. However, like, what if you're just stuck in traffic?
No, I think it calculates that. I think it is aware. I don't know. I
guess your phone is smarter than you realize, so it would know.
Yeah.
You've slowed down, blah, 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 blah. Well, how does it know if you're being attacked?
I don't know. Maybe you have to scratch
That's
it.
what I mean. You're getting completely attacked, and it's just like,
I don't know,
some serious traffic going on.
Check-in is there. It has this new mode called standby. You plug your phone in at night. You can stand it on the side, and it will become like an alarm clock looking thing. The clock will be there, your widgets. It's really cool. So that is, iOS 16 and whatever Sonny's using is out. iOS 17, get on it. New emojis, lime emoji, mushroom emoji,
Wow.
Pokemon emoji.
What?
What else? Shaking head emoji.
Does it actually shake?
No, it's just like
Then how do I know it's shaking?
It's got like motion
How do I
lines
know it's shaking?
and a broken chain, like you've broken my trust.
Damn.
So cool.
Apple are getting deep.
Apple are getting deep.
Tim Cook needs to get some therapy.
So yeah, that's what's out. Should we
Hell
move
yeah.
on?
And last week, iPhone was in.
Oh yeah.
And you've still not got one?
No, my contract's not up yet. I don't know. I'll have to have a look.
We need that pink iPhone, Ruby. We need it.
What you watching?
What do you
want
wanna
to
do?
watching?
A diary entry?
Oh yeah,
Before
guys.
we jump into the rest?
Mm-hmm. This week I've found a really good one, and I have a story to this. You will know that. I might let you tell this story, son.
What? I get to do something?
You always get to do something.
I know. I always took over you, and we get angry, and you yell at me, and then...
Okay, here we go. 13th of January 2010, school day.
Ooh.
This is at 9:30 p.m.
Ooh.
Late night for little old Rubes.
School day. That's so vague and generic.
You'll know what day this is. Listen to this. Hiya. Well, today, I think it was one of the most slippiest days in the world. Because while I was walking to school, I slipped into the road.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it was so scary. You want to explain what happened on this day?
Is that it? Is there more
No,
to this?
there's more, but basically, I was quite dramatic as a child, I would say.
As a child?
I was-
very much to this
I was
day.
walking to an island. So going to the middle, then over to the next one.
Yeah, I understand how islands work.
As I walked, slippy, 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 flat down. tried to get up, but sliding.
I'm honestly picturing, do you like Scooby-Doo?
It
If
was-
There's that moment where they're
it was.
running in the air for a
Basically
second.
was sliding, slip. I see a car coming, try to get up. And I literally
So Ruby's on the middle of the road panicking.
so then I just lay and accept that the car's gonna
You accepted death.
and then the car stops and goes, get up, like beeping at me, get up. So then I'm there like
You're there laying on the
oh.
floor, accepting death.
Literally.
And the car obviously isn't going to hit you.
They stopped. It probably wasn't even that slippy, but I laid there.
It probably wasn't even
down.
going fast. It was
I was
like
probably thinking, love you, family. The car, get up. He's like, get up. Then continue walking. I'm walking, headphones in, finally thinking, God, life is so good. I'm alive.
you've got a newfound outlook on life. It's beautiful.
I know.
The sun has come out. It's no longer slippy.
So I'm walking really close to the not pavement side, so I don't want to slip into the road. I'm walking, kick. Frozen dead cat. Kick its head off. Knock its head off.
You took its ninth life.
It must have froze all night. And I was just headphones in.
It must have froze all
I had my headphones in and I just kick by accident. Look, head
Decapitated.
slightly. Decapitate this fucking cat. I'm traumatized. Anyway, I'll continue with the
You
diary entry.
decapitated the cat.
I didn't even mention the cat in this bit. Anyway, when I got to school, we had a science test. Boo-hoo.
Boo.
After that, we had PE and then maths and then drama. In drama, we were doing script work. It was really fun.
Wow.
Really fun.
You were on about your GCSE drama.
Depression.
No, what was
drugs.
it? Like, yeah, your actual exam. But what did you said you remember what you did?
We did
it
like
on.
trafficking. I was like in a room. We did some like dance, you know.
You were so ahead
bit
of the time.
this. I know. After school, me and Georgia and Danny, Bridie, Gabby, Hannah, Jay, Andy, and Adam went to KFC. What a big group.
You got some KFC.
And later we went home.
Fuck yeah.
And we had a karaoke. Me and Mum had a karaoke CD of musicals where we were singing like this. Look, that's me. That's the karaoke machine. That's the TV. And me going, la, la, la. After,
Wow. I'm just like processing that. I'm just taking it in.
After we played on it, and I went to bed, and that's where I am right now. So I'm going to sleep now. Bye.
Bye. What a weird day. You started off traumatic and dying, and you ended it la la
With KFC and singing.
Honestly, that's the way to live. If I had a near-death experience, I think I would end my day with KFC and karaoke
Some
too.
hot wings and a I'm stuck.
What's your karaoke song? Ruby's currently, I was just thinking it's probably dead air for a bit then. Ruby's currently dancing and like shimmying.
I'm
and
thinking of the song.
Single
It's
ladies?
raining men.
It's
Woo!
raining men. That's your go-to.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
did such a good performance in Turkey once. One night we're drunk and all these like old women were like, woo!
Oh, I just remembered. You're not fun to go to karaoke
No,
with.
because I'm a singer.
Yes, I just remember.
I could
'Cause
probably do a
remember-
rap.
I'd love to see that. Maybe that's next week's episode.
Hamilton.
You have to do a rap, a big rap.
I'll do a rap.
Yeah, I remember because I went to karaoke with you not too long ago, sort of maybe 6 months when you were in Turkey.
I
was it
didn't
still?
sing. I had nodules at the time.
But you were with obviously all your friends who can
God,
sing.
I know. So
And so
annoying.
karaoke sucks if you're with a group of people who can sing.
I agree. You're paid to sing. Don't do it on your free
No,
time.
not even that, because I get the fun of it.
No,
but
there's no fun in it
it's-
if you can sing.
It sucks because I don't want to go up and sing now because I've had a good singer. The whole point of karaoke is
I agree.
I'm a bad singer. Laugh at me, but
Yeah.
I'm also laughing at me.
Some people really like,
Take it too seriously.
yeah, I need to pick a song. And then they sing so good. And it's just like, why
And then
are
I
you
come up
trying?
next, and I'm just trying to do the big rap from Hamilton, and it's just not even
I'm
working.
I'm not that kind of karaoke girl.
The best way to do karaoke is if you're in a decent sized group is everyone chooses everyone else's songs,
Yeah.
and you don't tell them until they have to go up and sing.
I agree.
So you just do that. However, when I did karaoke years ago, my friend Matt, he went up and did Black and Gold.
I love that. When the fish swim
And it was
out of the
maybe the
ocean.
most confident I've ever seen a human being be.
Wow.
His ego fucking grew 3 sizes that day. Like, it was hilarious to see him go up and fully feel himself for that entire
Fair.
song.
I mean, go for it,
And he
Matt.
thought he was the coolest fucking guy, and it was hilarious because
On Black and Gold.
he was just so confident, and I was like, hell yeah, you go for it.
Fair.
Like, the confidence, it was there, very much so.
Love that. Hey, hey,
Hey,
are we doing what you want?
hey, been trying to meet you. Is that a good karaoke song? I don't know if it is.
I
'Cause
don't even know that song.
another thing with karaoke is you don't want a song that has like a big bridge, because then what do? You just stood there for a bit while
You mean
music.
a big instrumental break?
Yeah, and you're just there like, and you're just like, oh, I don't really know. And then you start doing like a stand-up set because you're panicking. You're like, I feel like I need to talk into this mic, like me right now on
feel
this
like
podcast.
You have so much trauma with karaoke.
No, but it's like when you have a big musical part and you're like, what do I do? I'm just stood here, everyone's looking at me, there's no lyrics, so you just start
Maybe
saying
just do
shit.
a click.
Or just black and
Your
gold.
clicks sound weird.
What, because you can't do it as good as me?
Anyway.
I used to not be able to click and it pissed me off. Do you know why it
You
pissed
did it
me
with
off
the
as
wrong
a kid?
finger. You were doing it with like your pinky. Yeah, we can click.
Pinky? How do you... That's impossible.
You were, when you were
twat.
little, you were trying to do that, I swear.
Oh, you're on about when I was little.
You
I
were
thought
like
you
this.
meant like right now. Yeah, I couldn't click for ages and it really pissed me off because Patrick Star from SpongeBob could click.
Yeah,
and he's
go
just
Pat.
got a fin. Like, he's not got
Go Pat.
anything. And so it really pissed me off.
Fair. Shall we do what you're
Yes,
watching?
let's jump in. What you watching, Ruby?
You want to ask me?
Yeah, of course.
Go on then.
I just did. What you watching, Ruby?
I have started, actually saying started, I'm like on season 2 now. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
What's her name? Jenny Han? Is that her
Don't
name?
know people's names.
No, the author.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Get with it. To all the boys I loved before, does that mean nothing to you?
Yeah, but I haven't watched that.
Well, it's the same author. I'm pretty confident.
Well, it's
Go for it.
got 2 seasons and it's pure teen, young adult vibes.
Yeah, Jenny Han.
It's really good. It's about a girl who is with a family. They always go on this summer trip to this.
And she's ugly, right? At this point, at
no,
least.
she's never ugly. She's always been gorgeous.
But when's she going to turn pretty?
I think she just gets older, and then it's actually a bit.
Is this a metaphor for puberty?
Yeah. Anyway,
Jenny Han, you dog. You at it again.
there's 2 brothers and another girl who has a brother, and she is in love with one of the brothers, and it just gets so complicated.
Oh my god, so juicy.
Such teen drama.
Oh my god.
It's got a bit of a deep messages within.
Yeah.
But I'm on season
about
2.
her turning pretty.
It's nothing about her turning pretty.
Is there any letters involved?
No, that's not that.
Does anybody in
There's
a
no-
fake relationship? That's a Jenny Han staple. That fake relationships.
No,
Where people pretend to be dating, but they're not really dating
no,
until they obviously fall in love.
no. Anyway, it's great. It's easy to watch. It's chill. The colours are nice.
The colours are nice.
Karen.
The people are pretty.
No, they're nice.
Is it one of those TV shows where everyone's just attractive and it looks colourful? And so
They
you're
are
like,
all quite
"Ah."
attractive. I am currently, if you know, you know, I'm on team. I don't actually like either of the brothers. I think I'm on team.
I mean, I'm Team Edward.
I'm team Jeremiah.
Oh,
I'm team Jeremiah at the
has
minute.
Jacob changed his name?
No, it's Conrad and Jeremiah.
Conrad. And
Conrad,
Jeremiah.
and they call him Connie. And the main girl is called, I think she's called Isabella, but they all call her Belly. Hey, Belly.
Wow.
So yeah, watch
Because
it.
she's fat.
No. Watch it.
But she's going to turn pretty, so it's okay. This summer,
Can't even talk.
I turned pretty.
Watch it on Amazon Prime. There's 2 seasons, about 8 episodes a season. It's really great. Go.
Hell yeah.
What have you been watching, son?
I am still on my classic Universal Monsters kick. So I watched this week, we're going even older, 1925, The Phantom of the Opera.
The silent movie.
The silent movie. This movie is nearly 100 years old. It's 98. In 2 years, this will be a 100 years old
Wow.
movie. Which is just kind of fucking crazy that I was watching this thing and like at moments I just realized how old it was and like I'm watching it in a weird way.
That's
and, like,
older than anyone we know.
yeah, and how it's sort of like made its way through history. And 100 years still is quite a short amount of time in the grand scheme of time.
Well, yeah, of course. Can't even think about that.
But it still like blew my mind. So a weird thing is this is a public domain movie. You can find
no
this
one
on
knows
YouTube.
what that means.
It means it's free for the public. I could put this on YouTube. It is on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube.
Okay.
So it's free to use. I could put this on a cinema and not have to pay anyone. I could like it pretty much means no one has any rights to this film.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
ownership is open.
Probably because they're dead.
Well, The Phantom of the Opera, it's a hit show, musical.
Oh, yeah. Is it the same story?
It is. And here we go. There's one thing. I knew nothing about the story.
Oh.
I
actually don't.
I knew one thing, and I won't say too much. All I knew is the chandelier. That's all I knew about this story. So I went in sort of getting to know
wears
the
a
plot.
mask.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, I bought a phantom mask for this episode. Said it's been delivered, but I don't fucking see it anywhere. Do you see it on my face right now? No. Because, yeah.
Just carry on.
So I don't know much about the plot, but the plot pretty much is...
Don't spoil it.
No, to make it the loosest
It's 100
loose.
years old.
Yeah, it's 100 years old. I can spoil it. It's about an opera that's going on at this big fancy theatre, you see, and it's, very high society and classy people there, and we're all from 1920. I'm just lost track of thought then. And pretty much the Phantom, who's just a guy. He's not like a ghost or anything. He's just a dude. I know, but I always thought he was like somewhat supernatural in a sense, or like a Dracula, but he's just a dude. He's just a creepy dude who's like...
Doesn't he get injured?
Well, he wears a spooky mask. And the reason he wears a spooky mask is because... I guess he's got like a facial deformity. I don't know how you'd say it. He's got,
It's giving Halloween.
Yeah, his face is kind of like... Mike Myers, kind of. Jason Voorhees, that sort of... So he wears a little mask. And he kidnaps the woman, the star of this opera, and says, "Hey, hun, if you shack it with me, I'll make you a star."
But he doesn't say it because it's silent.
No, but he says, like, come with me. I'll make you the most successful singer in the world, even though I'm just a creep.
What's her name? Wait, sing for me. Sing for me. What's her name?
What, the character's name?
Yeah. Oh my God,
this
is really bad that I don't know this.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
No.
Give me a second. Phantom of the Opera, 1925. Christine. Christine Day.
Christine, yes.
And do you know the Phantom's name?
Phantom.
Eric
the Phantom.
His name's Eric.
Okay.
So yeah, like I say, it's a silent movie, which was interesting. And I won't lie to you out there. Dracula was more interesting.
Fair.
With audio and stuff. It was more interesting.
With this silent movie, so from what I remember from the Charlie Chapo that I've watched a couple of times, they do an action and then the script comes up. Is that right?
Yeah, so in a sense, with this one, what was actually quite interesting is what they thought you needed to understand. Because people will have conversations and they won't tell us what they're saying, but like you get what the conversation, they're arguing or they're disagreeing or...
But is there like a written narrative?
Well, only in certain parts. And that's why I was saying I found it interesting what they thought we needed to hear.
So you could have made your own story up, technically.
I guess, but like, there's moments where they just, chat, and then a text comes up being
yeah.
Eric, the Phantom, he wants to fuck me. I don't know what to do. Doesn't obviously say that.
Oh my gosh.
But then sometimes, like I say, if someone like says no to something, they won't put no up because like we get it. So it's interesting to see what they think we needed to know, what we thought the audience would get away with. However, a silent movie, I'll tell you what the creepiest thing about this film is, and this really kind of creeped me out.
Okay.
There's the opening scene is a man holding a lantern in a dark little corridor, and he's been called since the lantern man, which for obvious reasons, and he's just speaking, but there's no sound, and he's just holding the lantern, sort of walking around the corridor, getting closer, just talking, but there's no sound, and it's weird because I did a bit of research into this, and some people thought this scene was added in 1929 when they did like a re-release and added some sound to it, but it wasn't. It's in the original cut because I tried to watch the theatrical version.
Right.
So it's just kind of weird that they put this scene at the start of this movie.
You have no idea what they're saying.
That's a silent movie, so they knew that we wouldn't know what he's saying, and he's just talking. But what creeps me out is that it's 100 years ago. Nobody knows what this guy's saying anymore.
Yeah, that's so
weird. It's going to get lost in history, so no one will ever know what he was saying.
Can't you lips read?
Surely the quality is not good enough, and he's too far away.
Oh.
It's like you could just tell he's talking, but it really did creep me out. Just the fact that this like
no one will
weird
know.
audio and scene has been lost in time. I don't know. So
maybe
that
he was like,
spooked me.
Today,
the Lantern Man.
I'm going to get bread, milk, eggs.
Maybe it was just the director being
Make a roast dinner.
yelling at the crew.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, I thought it was
cool.
good. So I'll just wrap this little bit up with a couple of things. Lon Chaney plays the Phantom. He is known as the man with 1,000 faces because he's got such great facial reactions. And he was a very big silent film star who died after his first sound film.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Was he young?
I don't know.
Cool.
What's young back in then the day though? What is like 30 old?
Oh my
in
god, 30 is
1920?
ancient in 1920.
That's what I mean. So what is
Although
old?
when you're thinking that, like, oh no, I was born in 1929.
Yeah, and she's got an iPad. Lon Chaney doesn't have an iPad.
Well, she had an iPad. Did she?
I don't know. It's just the thing like she's in the future.
Yeah, maybe.
But one other interesting thing about this movie is there's some coloured scenes. There's random scenes in colour, which is like interesting because it's silent. No, like, this was before sound and stuff, and there's still a bit of colour creeping in there, and that was pretty fascinating. So that is my second foot into the classic Universal Monsters. This is, I think, the oldest one I'm watching, 1925. Can I talk about one other thing real quick?
Firstly, if you want to know how they did the silent movies into film, watch Babylon. Banging film.
Or Singing in the Rain as well.
Well, that's kind of in Babylon too.
Yeah, but it's similar.
Go on,
sort
one
of
more
vibe.
thing then, quick.
One more thing, just because I think your folks will like this, and I've told you to watch this, and I think your listeners will enjoy this. This is Theatre Camp.
Oh, yeah.
So
Be quick. Cause also, can people access this? Because I've had a lot of complaints that we can't access what Sonny tells us to watch. I have had people.
Well, the Phantom of the Opera's public domain. You can find it anywhere.
Where can we watch this
Theatre
next one?
Camp. Let me get to it, you dumb motherfucker. Theatre Camp is it was at the cinema, and it's probably going to come to Disney Plus within a couple of months. But it was just at the cinema. So
I want you to apologise because you put me in a bad mood now.
Well, I'm just joking about Ruby.
I'm just joking about.
just joking about,
just a
Ruby.
little joke.
Theatre Camp. Now, this is by Ben Platt and all his boys. By his boys, I just mean 4 of his friends. They've all
Okay.
written it together. 2 of them direct it. They all star in it. The most impressive thing is Ben Platt's daddy is not involved in this. He's not a producer on it. He's not got any involvement, it seems, in the credits. Well, fair play, Ben Platt. Fair play. Because obviously, Ben Platt, no offense to him, he's not had the best time last year with Dear Evan Hansen, the movie, the monster movie. That's a classic Universal monster right there.
My God.
Dear Evan Hansen's 30-year-old
Stop.
teen. What? No, that's a weird movie. I like the musical.
In Greece,
No.
they were 30.
The thing is, though, everyone else looks younger.
Okay.
Everyone else is probably played by 22-year-olds, and
Okay.
he's like a 30-year-old. So he looks like he's a predator throughout the film, and it's really fucking creepy and
Okay.
weird. But it's a hilarious movie
I've not seen it.
to laugh at him. Good musical.
Don't laugh at Ben Platt.
Laugh at Ben Platt's pain. Laugh at him falling off that tree. Oh my god, it's the funniest
Just
shot.
stop,
No, the funniest shot is
please.
when he goes dump on the floor in his slow motion, and he's like, oh, it's the funniest fucking thing.
Sonny's just got trauma because he broke his arm twice. Get people to sign your cast, bitch.
So yeah, we're not on about Dear Evan Hansen. We're on about Theatre Camp, which pretty much is about. I was saying the opening scene. We meet a woman. I think her name's Joan, and she's searching for people to join her theatre camp.
Is this really in depth what you're about to tell us?
I'm telling you the opening scene. Why? If you stopped interrupting me, maybe we'd get through this. So Joan goes to get some theatre people, and she's very nerdy. You know, she's on it, blah, 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 and then she has a seizure and goes in a coma. That's like the opening scene. So her influencer, douchey.
How old are they?
This woman's like 60.
Oh, okay.
But she's had a coma. So her influencer, douchey, mid-20s son now has to run the camp. With Ben Platt coming in as like the teacher and stuff, and he's got his friend and they're writing an original musical dedicated to Joan, and it's cringe, it's horrible, but in a hilarious, funny way. I think I'm recommending it because I think your people who did theatre stuff and all that will get a lot more than I got out of it. Just from, because it's one of those things where you can take, the people who made it can take the piss out of this because they love it. They're taking the piss out of themselves. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they can kind of get away with taking the piss out of this like theatre camp and like how serious people take it and just.
Does she stay alive, Joan?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
But check it out. It'll come to Disney Plus in the next couple of months.
Film or series?
Film.
Okay.
Maybe it's still at the cinema somewhere.
Let's bloody move on. You don't have a flat fury?
I do not.
I do
'Cause
have
you
a.
are so nice and great, and
Perfect.
you never get annoyed or upset, and I never say the wrong thing that pisses you off. So I've got nothing to say really, and I'm not going to let you talk just so you can't abuse me some more. I'm just going to have to keep filibustering.
Mine isn't abuse. Mine is just an update.
Oh,
Now you're interested.
an update on what? I'm more like confused.
Guys, I'm moving out of the flat.
Yep, I pushed her away.
I just can't live with Sonny anymore. No, I'm joking. I'm going home. That's the reason.
I'm coming home. I'm
Coming home. Tell the
world.
world. So yeah, I'm leaving.
How dare you?
I know. I feel it's been a big life choice to move out of London. I'm happy that I'm doing it, and
How dare you? So
I'm moving out in like what? How many weeks? 3? 2?
how does
3?
this relate to me?
Go fuck yourself. Move on. Move on.
Well, no, because
I'm just telling our listeners.
Flat fury is something
said
I've
it's
done.
not
I'm
a fury. I
joking.
said
I'm
it's
just
an
fucking
update.
with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I want to
I'm
move.
just fucking with you, G. I'm
Let's
just fucking
let's
with
move
you.
on. I'm taking
just
the.
having a
I'm
little
taking the
joke.
goddamn Nespresso
I'm
as
just
well.
having a little joke. with you.
Taking
I'm
every good
joking
element of this
about.
flat. I'm taking it all.
Every good element, the Nespresso machine. That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take.
Oh, go on. Say some other stuff.
I'm gonna take a clothes horse.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No,
I'm taking one of them.
no.
Who needs 2?
Me. Do you know what? No, I'm keeping
This is
them.
now turned into a
This
flat
is a
fury.
I'm keeping them out of principle. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I bought one. You fucking constantly used it. So I bought a second one. Guess who now uses 2 constantly? You. I've paid for both
Okay,
of those.
okay.
So I'm keeping both out of pure
I'm
spite.
sure Karen has one at home
for
for me.
you, out of pure spite.
Let's do the weekly.
Clothes horse.
The weekly wonder. The weekly wonder. The weekly wonder. This week.
Wonder.
Wonder.
Stevie.
Weekly.
Wonder.
Weekly wonder.
Stevie.
Anyway, this week the question wasn't really a question, really, was it, son?
It was more of a statement.
Tell us. It was just the weirdest or the most craziest, creepiest, coolest surnames. Now, I must say, Payne is a good one, I think.
I was honestly expecting everyone to just come at me saying
Payne.
Payne.
I had a
Payne.
few.
I had a few as well, but
Did you?
know, they're all dead to me now. Those people who said that, they're all dead to me. I have zero respect for them.
Wow.
So if you're listening to this, you know who you are. Don't ever fucking speak to me again.
Surnames
Anyway.
are weird because you don't even get to pick them. Like, you just get given it.
That's
and
not
then,
true. You could change your name.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay.
Well,
Just down me every time.
sorry. I'm spending too much time with you where I'm just shutting everything down.
Right. How should we do this?
I just want to say a few facts about last names, if that's all right.
Okay.
Just so we can like set up what a last name is. What is a last name? That's a question right now.
The last name is a family group, isn't it?
Last names. In China, last names go far back that they can only be told through legends. The story goes Emperor Fuxi implemented last names in 3000 BC. So that's when last names sort of
Before
started.
Christ.
Before Christ. Even Christ.
Is that
did.
3,000 years before Christ?
Yes. Originally, we took our mother's name.
What?
Oh, yeah, originally we took our mother's name, but around 12th century BC, we swapped to our daddy's. Last names come from, I think most people know this, last names come from occupation, status, title. That's why
Status.
Baker, Smith. Status, like, if you're a celebrity,
No
you're a
way.
famous person.
What was ours then? Payne? Were
Well,
we a
'cause it's
doctor?
been changed since then, probably. But that's like where a lot of these last names come from. Baker, Smith, all that sort of stuff
Didn't know that.
is from occupations.
So cool.
No last names were in Japan or Korea until about 1900. They just didn't have last names, apparently.
What, they were just like John? And
They definitely
William.
weren't John, but in Korea and Japan,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't think they
King
go.
John.
Oh,
King
fair
John
enough. Okay,
William.
you've got me there.
It might be
Um,
culturally appropriate in that.
Well, again, I also don't know how factual this is. This is just what I did from very brief research on an Uber. In an Uber. So this was about 10 minutes worth of
In
research.
an Uber. That's a good last name. Sonny in an Uber.
Sonny in an Uber. In an Uber actually is a cool name.
Maybe it could be your director name. Sonny in an Uber.
If we're talking
That
about
could be a drag name. Sonny in an Uber.
Sonny in an Uber.
Anyway, carry on.
That's pretty much it for last names. That's just a little bit of thing, but I'm surprised you didn't know about that occupation stuff.
I did not.
A lot of people know that that's where last
Ruby
names come from.
performer. Ruby PA. Ruby PA.
Ruby PA. That's a French name. Ruby PA.
That's PA, you dick. Anyway, I'm going to reel some off.
Go for it.
Okay. I know a person with this last name. Tingle.
Tingle. I like that.
Hello, Miss Tingle. But she's such
Miss
a kind
Tingle
person.
isn't- Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect Tingle to be a bitch.
She's not a bitch.
I
They're
would.
not
I'd
bitches.
expect Tingle to be bitches. There's multiple Tingles.
Sisters.
The Tingle sisters.
The Tingle sisters.
That's an X Factor thing. I could
Hi,
just
I'm
imagine
Miss
coming up
Tingle.
on X Factor. Hi, I'm the Tingle sisters, and I'm going to tell you a terrible story about my
Someone thought-
childhood.
My housemates at uni's surname was Dick. Student finance banned them from applying.
What?
I know.
That's not fair.
You're a dick, student finance.
That's not fair at all. Also, like, what about Dickinson? That's worse.
Dickinson. Oh, yeah. We've got Payne, obviously, loads of people.
Payne.
Someone put...
We have spelt it wrong.
No, mine hasn't.
No, our name, I
I
we
can't
spelt it
fucking
wrong.
speak. I've tried to say this word twice and it's a bad word. Cunts. It's German.
With a capital K?
No, with a Z.
With a what? No.
Oh, Cuntz.
Okay, I thought it maybe would be like capital K.
Gash.
Just to be like, cunt.
Hello, Miss Gash. Hi,
Oh,
Mr.
that
Gash.
just sounds like...
Gash sounds
like
evil.
a gash. No, a gash just sounds gross because I just think of
Ugh.
like a big old cut in your shin or something.
Don't know what you're going to say there. Gash.
Um,
Hi, Mr. Gash. Here's your post.
yeah.
Mr. Gash.
Gash just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Not
Like
a
I'm injured.
Not a surname. I taught a boy once who was called Ernest Winkle. Ernie Winkle.
That sounds like a celeb name. In my
Ernie
opinion.
Winkle sounds like a fairy to me.
No, it doesn't sound like a celeb name. It sounds like a sitcom name. And I understand Urkel, maybe is where I'm getting this from. But say it again, Ernest Winkle.
Ernest Winkle, Ernie Winkle.
Sounds like a sitcom name. Or maybe like a weird toy shop owner in a movie.
Oh yeah, Ernie. Welcome to Ernie Winkle's.
Ernie Winkle's Magic Emporium.
Yeah. There was a girl in my school called Bunny Butt.
That's a great name.
Hey, Bunny Butt.
However, porn star name.
Bunny Butt. Yeah.
But I think that's a pretty cool name.
Bunny is quite a cute first name.
Bunny's a good name.
Butt. Bunny Butt. Oh, someone's put McCracken, first name Phil. Where'd you get that joke? Phil McCracken.
McCracken.
Phonetically, it was pronounced Cockburn. Hi, Miss Cockburn. Hi.
Yeah, that's not the best one.
Needham. Sounds like a question you'd ask when you're doing a shopping list. Needham. Needham.
Needham.
Needham.
Yeah, I know I need him.
I know Needham. Fully Love. Hello, Miss
That's
Fully Love.
interesting. That sounds like a fake name, though.
It's giving primary school teacher.
It sounds like a fake name.
Fully Love. Shufflebottom.
Shufflebottom. I've also had that,
Shufflebottom.
which is so weird.
You've had a Shufflebottom.
I've had Shuttlebottom as a surname, legit as well.
No, I've got Shufflebottom. You've got Shuttlebottom.
No, Shuffle.
Oh.
Sorry, did I say
Ass
say
man.
wrong? Ass man. That's my last name.
Hello, ass man. Sonny ass man.
I'm an ass man.
Yeah.
Mr. Ass Man.
Bone fat.
Bone Fat. That's a band name. That's a sick band name.
Bone fat.
Bone Fat is a cool band name.
But we're on about surnames.
Yeah, but that's just a cool band name. Bone Fat.
How are you doing, Mr. Bone Man? Wait.
Bone Man.
Bone Man.
That's the rap.
How are you doing, Mr. Bone Fat? Boob.
Boob. That's just a nickname insult that's
Mr.
stuck.
Boob.
Someone just called him
Boner.
a tit and it stuck.
Boner.
Don't even get me started about Boner as a last name.
I knew a girl at uni called Piles.
Oh no, that's
Piles.
not good.
But she was like,
and she
guys,
also
guys,
had
it's called Pile. I'm Pile. I love you, Piles. But she literally was like, guys, it's Pile. And we were like, Piles.
No, you should have like figured like Pile the banana and then you all point and laugh at her and throw bananas at her.
Bottom.
Yeah, Bottom.
Hey, Miss Bottom. Brain. God, Mr. Brain.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Brain. Brain also sounds like a cartoon villain.
Mr.
Like,
Brain.
Mr. Brain.
Yeah.
Reminds me like Pinky in the Brain.
What about Clutterbuck?
That's a cool.
That's a cool.
That's a cool.
Sonny Clutterbuck.
But Clutterbuck sounds like, you know, that like journal that's like ruin this journal or whatever it's called. A Clutterbuck sounds like a similar thing. It'd be
It's
like a
when
book that
people
you
say
ruin and write.
clusterfuck.
No, I
Such a
understand.
clusterfuck.
Clusterfunk. That's one of my favorites.
Cobbledick.
Cobble.
Hi, Mr. Cobbledick. How are you doing? What you bill, Mr. Cobbledick?
There's something there about like Medusa sucking you off and you have a cobble dick or something there. Because it turns you to stone. Someone
And-
write that joke and write it into us.
And Miss Duck.
Miss Duck.
You're right, Duck.
Miss Duck isn't too bad, yeah. It's
That's
just
cute. It's not about being bad. It's just fun.
weirdest and funniest. Which I assume
My
is bad.
favourite is Clutterbuck. Oh, my God.
I have a mate, Hancock, is his last name.
Matt Hancock.
Yeah, and Matt Hancock. That's my friend, actually.
Have you got any more?
I have plenty more. Slaughter.
More. Hi, I'm Miss Slaughter.
Well, I think, and maybe I shouldn't say this because I might use this. If I ever make a supervillain for like a film or anything, Die Slaughter is the name.
Like Diane.
Yeah,
Die Slaughter.
But it'd be like really cartoony and potentially like influenced by Elon Musk's mum.
Okay.
Go Google a picture of Elon Musk's mum. She looks very much like a supervillain. Pretty cool look. NG.
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 NG? I know
NG.
NG.
Yeah. That's the last name, NG. Greg Clark, who's an actor. And someone's put, Greg Clark has to be the worst name ever.
She looks like a villain.
Oh, you've just got her up. Yeah.
May Musk.
Mae Musk looks like a supervillain. So
She looks like Cruella.
So picture her called Die Slaughter.
Yeah, Die Slaughter's scary.
That's my supervillain if I ever make one.
Carry on, we've got a couple of mins.
Yeah, Greg Clark.
I don't get Greg Clark.
It's a name, but it's just a shit name. But it's like a famous person's name, like an actor's name. And someone,
Greg Clark.
this is just what someone's wrote in.
Okay.
Saying has to be the worst name ever.
Greg Clark. All
Greg
right.
Clark. I always get confused because I always forget if it's Clark Gregg or Greg Clark. Seriously, because like that's so generic. Bastardis.
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 Like bastard is.
Bastardis.
Bastardis.
Yeah, for real, no
Julio
kidding.
Bastardis.
Someone said, I'm just going to skip past this nervously, and their last name is Young Husband.
Young husband. Their whole name is Young Husband.
No, that's their last name.
Yeah, I know,
is
but
Young Husband. So it's
Ruby Young Husband.
Yeah,
Ruby May Young, husband.
Husband.
Sonny Young Husband. Okay.
You want a young husband?
Don't care.
You like your men younger? Why'd you sniff the mic there?
Something's not funny.
Maybe it's your breath on the mic from kissing it earlier. I had a substitute teacher whose name was Dick Blozie.
Dick Blozie.
Dick Blozie.
Hi, Mr. Blozie.
That
I
may
don't
have
understand
to be
the question.
my fake name.
Dick Blozie.
Yes, the name's Richard Blozie, but you can call me Dick.
Dick Blozie.
And then
Hi, I'm Dick Blozie.
they said, also my fourth grade teacher's name was
Fourth grade. Who is in fourth grade?
People in America.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I really
We've got international listeners right now.
I did not know
Fourth
that.
grade? I don't actually know what age that is, but it's like kids.
Fourth grade is like year 4, no?
No, not necessarily. It's different.
Okay.
But they're still kids, under 11 probably.
Okay.
Mr. Balzie.
Ballsy. Or like
Yes.
bullseye.
Yeah, so we've had Dick Blozie
Blozie and
Mr.
Ballsy.
Balzie.
Ballsy, like you've got ballsy. You're ballsy.
Like your Balzie, yeah.
Dick Blozie.
And someone here said, I feel called out and I just want you to try and pronounce their last name. Because I don't think I can. This is a friend of mine.
Wait. Schrocksnaddle.
I don't know, but maybe.
Schrocksnaddle. Schrocksnaddle.
Yeah.
Schrocksnaddle.
Maybe you're onto something.
I knew-
Hopefully they're not offended, but they say
Sorry.
they feel called out by this.
I knew a guy at school, and his last name, I could never say it, but I always used to call him Fukovsky.
Fukovsky. What was his name then?
Kowalski. I don't know.
Kowalski?
Something like that. But I used to be like, oh, you remember him? Blah, blah,
I'm trying
blah.
to think of, like,
Fukovsky.
What philosophers' names there are that's
He
like
started, so this guy, someone Fukovsky, started my phobia of vomit because we tried Indian food in like year 2.
that. Oh, I remember that
He
day.
ate an onion bhaji, vomited next to me, and since that moment, I'm fucking terrified. So, fuck off, Fukovsky.
You just said his full name again.
Sorry, cut that. Fuck off, blah, blah, blah,
I'll have to
Fukovsky.
beep it anyway. Well, that's fun. Last names.
Kowalski. I wonder what Kowalski.
I think it's probably Kowalski. Like I say, I was trying to think of like philosopher names to see if it's maybe named after someone like that.
I don't know. Well, that was fun.
Can you name me a philosopher's name right now?
No.
just say a Ninja Turtle quick.
I don't know anyone. Oh, guys, I just need to quickly... Oh, I've not got time. I need to quickly say, yesterday, Taylor Swift.
All my troubles seem so far away.
Taylor Swift, Sonny, she paired up with Google, collabed with Google. Have you heard about this?
Hasn't she done some cryptic shit?
I will tell you what she's done. She did, obviously 1989 is coming out, so you had to answer 89 Taylor Swift questions. You had to get them all right. And 33 million people had to do it before the vault unlocked. Can you understand this madness that she's doing?
Yeah.
So all of us are like,
So wait, what's in the vault?
So in the vault, it's songs that are unreleased, they've never been released. And
From that era, the 1980s.
from when she wrote it in the past, yeah.
But for that album.
For that album, they never made it, right? So there was these songs. So you had to like do all these answers. And then there was that video where it's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, and we're like this, and Taylor's just like this, like, I'm making everything. We're like minions. We are minions. But
yeah, it's kind of weird, actually.
when we unlocked the vault, click.
I love that it is a community.
33 million. That's a lot of people. 33 million people did it. unlocked a vault, and she released all, I think it was 5 vault song titles. And the
my
key...
God. So not even the song?
No.
Fuck you, Taylor Swift. You
No.
make us do all that work, and we don't
key-
even get the songs. We get the title. I don't care if it's called Summertime, whatever. I want the fucking song. I don't care if it's called We Are Gonna Get Back Together Now. I just want the song.
The key to unlock the vault was the layout of the stage. She's such a genius. She's and
The
there's
layout of the stage. Let me guess. It's a rectangle with another rectangle coming out of it.
a little bit.
Yes.
But it looks like a key. Anyway. And there's been rumours,
Oh yeah.
right? So this is being released soon.
Oh yeah. Do we have a release date?
There is, but I can't fully remember.
Soon.
There's clues that, because there's... I can't get this out.
She's cryptic. I know what you mean. She hides little
She's-
Easter eggs and
she's-
clues.
Got this 1989 album, and it says Taylor Swift. One of the S's is normal. One of them,
Is a dollar sign.
no S, yeah, might as well be. It's got a snake head on it. Tiny, right? We believe, as fans, on the 10th of November,
Yep.
she will release
Oh.
or announce
Oh.
the Reputation Taylor's version album.
Hell yeah.
And if that's correct, fucking
You heard it here
genius.
first. This is our hot scoop.
It looks like a snake on the S. Check it out.
Can I ask a quick question? How much time is between these album releases of Taylor's version? Because obviously, it'd be
she'll
foolish to do it all at once.
Yeah, no. But she announced 1989 on one of her tours, which we all knew was coming.
How long ago though?
I can't fully remember, like a month ago, 2 months ago.
Okay, so when was the last Taylor's version album released?
It was that one.
Yeah, but when was that?
I can't remember dates. Like 2 months ago.
She's doing it pretty quickly.
She basically announced, because
She's
there's
gonna
other
get them all
people are
done in a
stealing her
year.
money.
I
She's got to get it
guess.
out.
I guess, but it feels like
And
every other month. It's a lot.
And we all think
It's a year's worth of content.
she's going to do all this. Then the last night of the final tour, new album drop, Karma. I hope it's called Karma.
Well, there we go.
So let's hope. I'm going to go now.
I'm not, so let's go have the Sonny hour.
You're going to do a Sunny hour?
Yeah, we're going to talk for an hour about Phantom
We
of
should
the
make a
Opera.
patron. We should make a patron account where people pay like $3.99 a month and just listen to Sunny chatting while I leave for my job.
Don't give them ideas.
I'm gonna go now.
What if we do start a Patreon?
We are gonna go now, both of us.
No, I'm talking about Phantom of the Opera for another
Sonny,
hour.
what have you got coming up?
The lifting championship, whatever. I don't know the
Oh,
official title, but
yes.
I've got that coming up. I was saying, after he's broke the world record, should I just go up there and break it after him?
Try do
And
it.
just
I
be
mean,
like,
try.
Sorry guys, you need this move in, and just
I feel like I know people who can lift heavier than that.
yeah, but are they 80? I do think it's maybe an age thing. Like an
Okay,
age,
cool.
I don't know, but or maybe it's just the record for this competition.
Okay.
I don't know.
I this weekend. It's my anniversary / Lewis's birthday weekend, so we're having lots of fun.
Fun, lots of it.
Lots of it. Lots of good food. Buzzed. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, check us out on Instagram at Payne and Simple Podcast. I am Ruby. This is Sonny. We have our handles always in our links. Go on the link tree, I guess.
Again, what if this is Baby's first podcast?
Oh.
They
Well,
don't
check it
know.
out on the bio because I don't know them. I don't know Sonny's handle. Sonny.Payne.
How do you not know it?
Because
I
when
know yours.
Ruby May Payne, it's easy. What's yours? Sonny.Payne. Sonny_Payne.
Get over
Tell
it,
me,
Ruby.
tell
Get
me.
over it. Let's move on.
Goodbye,
One
guys.
piece of advice.
Oh, go get yourself an espresso machine.
There
It's
you
always
go.
coffee. No. Go listen to Taylor Swift.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.